Hey, thanks for stopping by. My name is Kwatima, and you're welcome to Dark Skin Haven. Somewhere last year, I posted a video on how I leveled up my wardrobe using thrift clothing mostly. And somewhere in the video, I mentioned that I'm going to post another one in which I will give some sort of guidance on how to achieve what you want when you are thrift shopping. Now it's every woman's dream to purchase that one fashion item. It could be a skirt, a dress, a pair of pants, a play suit, a jumpsuit, name it. That will flatter her body shape and fit just right and be made of premium quality fabric, right? So, regardless of whether you're shopping brand new or thrift shopping, the goal is to look out for these things. You're looking out for quality, you're looking out for items that we will love forever, possibly. So here's how you can achieve these, especially if you are a girl on a budget living in Ghana and you're trying to level up. For starters, if you have any misconceptions about thrift shopping, kindly ditch them. Okay, we are in an era of attempted sustainability in the fashion industry. Now, everybody knows that the fashion industry produces a lot of waste and it isn't good for the planet. So, most fashion outlets and fashion brands are claiming they are sustainable. And by thrift shopping, you're actually being a sustainable shopper. You're preventing clothing that would otherwise be wasted and go into the landfills from getting there. So you're actually doing a good thing. That's nothing to be ashamed of. Now let's get to the main points. So one of the major goals when we are shopping, when we are thrift shopping, is to find items that align with our personal style and our preferences. So before you step out there to go and thrift shop, kindly figure out your preferences. Have a rough idea of what you prefer because fashion items come in different styles and cuts and patterns and fabrics. For instance, would you rather wear a pair of palazzo pants or a pair of straight cut pants or skinny jeans? Would you rather wear an asymmetric cut skirt or a flared out skirt or an A-line skirt, stuff like this. You have to have a rough idea of your preferences. This makes you a lot more certain when you pick, your items. So yeah, it's really important. And the next thing that you have to keep in mind is that when it comes to thrift shopping, especially in Ghana, the price and then the quality are not they are not related in any way. Okay, there's no correlation between them. What dictates the quality of the items you get, in my opinion, is the effort you put in and the diligence you put in as a shopper. So that is one thing you ought to keep in mind when you go out to thrift shop. Don't think that the more expensive thrift clothing are of better quality because that is not it. It's about putting in the work. So as a shopper, you are going to have to make sure you are feeling the fabric. You are examining it for holes and for, you know, expired accessories. And this is what I mean. Sometimes some of these thrift clothing might have buttons that are broken and are brittle, or zips that don't work and stuff like this. And these are the kind of things that you ought to figure out as a shopper when you go thrift shopping, right? So it is not about how much money you're spending on the item. It's about how much effort you put into making sure that you're getting a good quality item, at least based on your definition of quality. That being said, do make sure that you take that quality assurance step. Try not to let how nice the cut or the color is cloud your judgments, because I always tell myself that, hey, there's a reason why this really good looking, you know, good quality item is among thrift clothing. Okay, so try not to be overjoyed and forget to take that step of checking for holes or for tears and for expired accessories, brittle buttons and broken, the faults that can arise when it comes to thrift clothing. So do take that step of checking for any flaws that you cannot live with. If the goal is to find fashion items that align with our personal style, then we ought not be swayed by other people. So, by other people, I mean the sellers, other people there, I mean other people at the thrift stores trying to buy their own clothing as well, or friends. There's a reason why you hardly ever find someone wearing the exact same outfit you're wearing, at least in the exact same way, because people are different. We have our own preferences and how we would rather wear our fashion items, and what we would rather wear, especially. So if you go to any thrift stores, the sellers are trying to sell. So all the time they try to get you to buy anything, whether it suits you, whether it is to your liking or to your taste. And this is why it is very important to go there with your preferences figured out, at least, because if you go there blank and open to buying just about anything, you might end up taking things home that you will eventually turn into rugs, because they just do not fit or suit your liking or your personal style. So yes, make sure you do not get swayed. Know exactly what you want and what you're looking for, and don't let anyone convince you to buy something that you don't feel too good about. And try to get some inspiration from Pinterest and, some shopping apps like AliExpress. It does help a lot in identifying the potential in a fashion item. So I'm going to leave you here to continue whatever it is that you were doing before. Have a wonderful time, and thanks a lot for sticking with me to the end. Remember to subscribe.